Cheating is the ultimate betrayal. No woman wants to invest her all into a relationship and eventually is devastated by his inability to remain faithful. This is a serious topic that should never be taken lightly, and as a certified relationship coach, it's my purpose to speak on such topics. So if you find yourself constantly being cheated on, this video is for you because I'll be sharing the 3 types of women who often get cheated on. The first type of woman that often gets cheated on is a woman who's always focused on potential and not reality. This is not to say that you shouldn't see the potential in a man, but if you're completely focused on his potential future growth and blinded by his current actions, you could easily get your heart broken. Being rooted in reality and not living in the fantasy world should be the goal. If there's an imbalance with the two where fantasy has taken over your life, it's easy to fall victim to a cheater. Unfortunately, men who are struggling with character and integrity easily take advantage of a woman who spends the majority of her time overlooking his flaws because, quite simply, she's allowing this to happen. If a man is getting his cake and eating it too, what motivation would he have to stay faithful and not cheat? This should go without saying, but unfortunately it's the norm these days. When a woman is constantly excusing a man's behavior and sees him as a project, her morals, self-esteem, and self-love suffers. In a sense, she's making the decision to look the other way as if her world is not being turned upside down. I've coached too many women who are or were in a fantasy-laden relationship and held out hope because of the man's quote-unquote potential. Sadly, his potential never blossomed, and as a result, caused chaos and devastation unimaginable. A second reason why a woman could keep getting cheated on is when she's caught up in his words and not his actions. This man talks a good game, but seldom backs it up. His charisma overtakes her, and she can't see herself without him. As the saying goes, his actions must speak louder than his words. Oftentimes, a man who's not emotionally into you will tell you what you want to hear just to get what he wants. But if you look closely, you'll see that nothing aligns. His true colors are expressed with his actions. I would venture to say that she has been told a bill of goods time and time again to where it's what makes her come alive. To her, there's nothing like a man that whispers sweet nothings in her ear at all times. The last thing that I want you to do is stay stuck in a situationship that's not going anywhere. Yes, words have power, but actions should be the foundation of everything. My encouragement to you is to not be in love with the idea of being in a relationship. You must be committed to living in a way that's rooted in truth and reality. Any man can talk, but the true measurement of a man is how he treats you day in and day out. The third type of woman who often gets cheated on is someone who's desperate for love. I can't stress this enough, because if you're desperately trying to keep a man to fill a void in your life, the relationship will quickly fall apart. Of course, there's exceptions to the rule, but if I were you, I wouldn't take the chance. I've heard too many stories from women I've coached stating that they should have completely healed and dated from a place of peace rather than from a place of desperation because it complicated the dynamics of the relationship. Again, a toxic man who knows that you are desperate and willing to stay just for the sake of it, he won't sympathize with your desperation. You need to know that being clingy and seeking constant affirmation diminishes your self-worth. This plays into the hand of a man who does not have your best interest in mind. You may even think that always being there will make your man love you more, but it won't. It will only cause a greater amount of desperation. Here's a few questions to ask yourself. Do I look desperate? And if I were another woman witnessing my actions, would I say that I'm acting in a desperate way? Dating from a place of clarity does not guarantee that your experiences will be perfect, but it will diminish the unnecessary drama that comes with not knowing exactly who you are and what your heart truly desires. So let's hear from you. Do you resonate with these 3 types of women or know someone who's falling to any of this? As your personal development and relationship mentor, my goal is to see you all thrive in life, and that's why your free 1-hour coaching session is available. Please contact me now at lifecoachjscott@gmail.com to get started. If you've received value from this content and would like more, don't forget to like, subscribe, and remember to turn on your notifications so you'll never miss out on my weekly videos. Thanks again, and until next time, be safe and take care.